up, world? You tuned in South Arkansas Trill Talk 138. Shit, got A-State Legend coming up. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Earl Westbrook out there, aka E.Dubb out there. Shit, one of the hardest niggas in the A-State out there, in the inner city out there. I salute him out there. You know what I'm saying? Much love out there to him. You know what I'm saying? Been doing this thing with Rod D out there, and you know he a beast up here on this mic and shit. And nigga, you gotta come bar for bar. I'm gonna let him bring himself in and shit. Let him tell you much about him. I'm giving the flowers because we just bumping heads now, and that what makes us more, you know what I'm saying, respect for the situation, man. But we finna get into the city and shit and see what people mind with it, you know what I'm saying? That's what we hit with it. But like I say, man, E-Dubb, Earl Westbrook out there, much love. Little Rock Beast out there, you know what I'm saying? South Arkansas Trill Talk 138. What's up, fam?
What is up?
That's what's up. I'm gonna turn the music down back there and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Yeah, man, what's been up, man? I'm gonna get us some more people in here too. I'm kind of making sure all my connections running right and shit.
Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing.
Man, yeah. Introduce yourself out here and tell people who you is and tell people how you been in the game and what's influenced you with this A-State movement out here.
Say, man, my name is Earl Westbrook, better known as E.Dubb or E.W. Bush or the King or whichever one you want to call me. It's all good. Man, I've been out here just staying afloat. You hear me? It's a different type of game, so I just been staying in my lane and just doing me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I got a for real fan base that like what I do. So I just been staying in that lane and staying afloat with what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? As of right now, anyway. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Yeah, man, I'm just adding people in here and shit. But, main thing, man, how's it feel? I'm gonna call you the champion, the Mike Tyson of Arkansas right now. How's it feel holding that down all these years and shit, and have to go against this young crowd out here with this new generation of drill music and, you know, just out here with competition, period, because, you know, it's hard for A-State to come together. What can you say about having a crown like that and knowing how to pass the torch with that? Because I know you've been beasting that mic for a while.
I do it like this. Like a lot of people play checkers. I don't play checkers. I play chess. I mean, I don't play chess. I play checkers. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
A lot of people play chess. I play checkers. So saying that to say that I don't feel like I'm the only king. I may be the king to some people, and you know what I'm saying? I may be a king to some people, but one thing for sure, I'm a king. But it's other kings as well. That's why I like to play checkers. All you got to do is put in your work. If you put in your work and make it to the end of the field, like I made it to the end already, so now I can kind of guide you and send you away. If you're willing to be on my team and let me get you there, you can be a king too. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of kings out here. It's just I was given that though. You know what I'm saying? The city gave me that. The state gave me that. But I don't even look at it as no competition with the younger generation. I learned a lot from them. You know what I'm saying? Different styles of rapping now, like the Detroit type of deal is in style now. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot of things from them. Now the drill music, they just got it. I'm gonna say they just got it backwards. Like we rapped about what we did too. You know what I'm saying? We just was hustling. You know what I'm saying? We weren't killing folks. You know what I'm saying? They just gotta stop the killing and quit incriminating themselves, because by the time they get a deal, they can't even go on tour because they got murder charges or they get killed. You know what I'm saying? That's why the older generation coming back in style, like the 2 Chainz and what was they getting signed when they were fought to it for. That shit coming back in style, because the younger generation, you can't even recoup out there.
Yeah.
You know
what you think about the punch-in game and learning how to flow your whole 16 based upon coming out real equipment out there, not just no Pro Tool, but real equipment, because Pro Tool go with real equipment. But you know, being a beast, A-State Legend out there, and experiencing the punch-in game. I ain't gonna never take nothing from it because that's a quicker way to get music done. But what can you say about the punch-in game and actually breathe it? Because you know when you coming up, you have to learn how to breathe. What's your experience of breathing in the punch-in game? Do you feel like we cheated now? Because like, you have to learn. You feel
like
me now?
You can ask any engineer you may know how to record it with. I don't do the punch in and none of that. I write my raps first of all. So when I come in, like you were saying, I'm gonna know how to breathe through this motherfucker and everything. I'm gonna spit this whole 16 or this whole 12 or this whole 8. That punch in, I ain't gonna say I'm against it, to each his own, but I ain't never done it. It's something that I would never do. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have nothing to say about it. Like, you know, it's the Waynes and the Jay-Z's, they don't do it. But they don't do it, and they have access to a studio 24/7. You know, like we got people that say they don't do it, which they need to be doing it. They need to be writing or some shit. Go in there and punch in and take them 3 days to do a song. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're doing it like that, then I'm definitely against it because you can sit down and write it and go in there and spit it. But if you go in there and you up the par and you punching in and you spitting it, then you punching in and you spitting in and you can get through it, then that's cool. I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? They had an example of like they had Jay-Z and Biggie was on a song at one point in time, and I just think this on the YouTube or some shit. But they said Jay-Z went in there and he spit his. He punched in and all of that, but he spit it. They said Biggie had to come back a day or two and punch in and finish his. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take you a day or two. You should have just went on and wrote it.
Yeah. What do you think about because you know, like having bars and having them hook anything that goes with bars and having the game period with the rapping part is the battle rap. You feel me? Because I consider battle rap is really representing for your city sometimes. What can you say about battle rappers for Arkansas based upon we got rappers, but we ain't got battle rappers? You feel me?
We got battle rappers. We got battle rappers. It's a slew of them, and I don't want to misrepresent anybody. So I'm gonna name one battle rapper I know for sure, and he on my team. That's Poppy G. He a TGE artist, and he got his own thing going on, and he a battle rapper. He be battling battle rappers from URL and all of that. Right here, I hosted a battle rap event right here in Little Rock. We got battle rappers. Yeah, it just, I guess the scene is more structured. The battle rap scene, and at least in Little Rock, Arkansas, that I know of, it's more structured. So you really ain't gonna hear about it unless you with it. You know what I'm saying? Or it's some money being some business being transpired. The rap game in Little Rock or Arkansas is not structured. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's kind of everywhere. And you see us and hear about all the rappers and all that all the time, whether it's a list or whether it's a clique or whether it's they throw on a show or, you know, you hear about the whole type of rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what
do you think about like rappers crashing out? They get the ball and then they fumble that motherfucker.
Dumb as hell.
I'm gonna say it like Bankroll Freddy out here actually like making names out or noise out there for the whole state, but then crash out. I don't even consider Bankroll Freddy the first person to make noise in Arkansas. That's why I say you, Rod D, niggas from the city of the inner, because on Little Rock, the inner city. If you ain't making noise in Little Rock, you ain't making no noise really. You might don't get the same exposure that you will get fucking with a outsider, but what can you say about the exposure in the city from the country towns? Because you have to be a pro to actually be something.
Yeah, I mean, you up here is just, it's like we the Mecca. Little Rock is like the Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But to go back to your question about Bankroll, he wasn't the first artist to get. It actually was a guy named Pretty Tony, and he was signed with Jay Records, if I'm not mistaken. And he brought brought all MTV and all them down there, did a video, and Down in the Dirty We Roll. It plays right now on soundtracks. But you know, shout out to him for doing this thing. What he did, you know, it brought a lot of light to to the state, period. You know what I'm saying? One thing for sure, two things for certain, you got to have your city and your state behind you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not, I can't say nothing about him because I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? But I know if you don't have your city or your state behind you and you get the ball, you're going to crash out in.
Yeah.
You got to have your city and your state behind you, man. And anything that you really doing, especially with some music shit, you got to always be able to come back home and be able to do shit. If you can't come back home to your own city or your state and you ain't got that support, it's kind of hard for a motherfucker to really succeed. You know what I'm saying? And then when the people do get the ball, see me, I'm different. I'm going to just think about me. I'm different. See, I come from the streets. So, and I done had money, and I ain't broke now, but I come from the streets, so I really don't want to be in the streets. I don't want to get no money and then go back to glorifying the streets. I'm at the age to where I done all the street shit. So if I was to get the bag or get the deal like that, the street shit would be the least thing on my mind. I mean, even like now, the street shit is the least thing on my mind. So if I actually got the opportunity and the means and the bag to do what it was I was trying to do, which was rap, I definitely wouldn't be buying no drugs or no guns. I ain't got to do all that. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm who I am. You know what I'm saying? So I would just been focused on my music. A good example of that, I think, is somebody that got a deal and just got to focusing on their music is A-State. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him. Shout out to him. I don't know him personally. I'm just giving you these just my opinions. He got his deal and he stayed working. When we see him at QCP birthday party. So, you know what I'm saying? You know, that type of deal. That's how you're supposed to see somebody from your state. You know what I'm saying? Not in the news about some drugs.
Yeah.
You know, not talking about nobody or knocking nobody, but that's not how you want to see. You want to have somebody you can root for.
Yeah.
You got to have somebody you can get behind. You know what I'm saying? I can't get behind you if you're like that.
Yeah. That's why I was with it. It wasn't a criticizing moment. It was a every time, like, cause a lot of people, you know, being from the El Rey and South Arkansas side, we was in the music game early because, you know, when Hammer was the hottest in the world, we were kids at the time. So when it comes down and exposed to the game, like we had Neo right there, he don't claim Cam, you feel me? Yeah. And we had people leave with it, and my homeboy, they supposed to sign with Death Row, but you know, died and they crashed out right there. So nigga never got the exposure, but from the city part of how you been in the game out here and how you collaborate, being a team player out here, what's the importance of a team player? Because, you know, team don't go home together.
Exactly. That's
team don't go home together. What can you say about team these days? Because niggas, they be having this perception with team actually supporting the project too. They want the person that's actually supporting the project, even the motherfucker that's putting the money behind you. They come out here and work too. What can you say about the word team?
Yeah, team, man. Team, like you say, team is it's a team effort. When I think of team, I think of, you know how a car work. Like you got the wheels, you got the motor, you got the shit. The shit. I can work without any motherfucker. If I'm a car, I can work without the window going up. I can't move without the tires. I can't move unless that motor that key turn up. You know what I'm saying? So a team, everybody got their.
Shout out to Westbrook. He'll come back in a minute, man. He clicked off and shit. But spin game all day, man. That's what we at with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to bring him back in. He'll come back in a minute. This South Arkansas Trill Talk, 138, spin game. Hard with one of the trillest niggas in Arkansas. I'm going to say King E.Dubb, you know what I'm saying? You ain't up on the music, get up on it. Shit, he been with the whole city. He been fucking with everybody. He not no stranger to the inner city. You know what I'm saying? A lot of country people, you know, you have to know where it's at with you know what I'm saying, teamwork all over the state. I'm going to let him come back in. We going to talk about it. Send me another invite, man. I'm going to talk about it a little more. But that's where we at with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get the basics of the whole state is where we at. And a lot of people got to understand, you know, that's where everything revolves at in certain areas when you be doing certain things and shit and you make it out and you do better things, like he said, you know.
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
know
I
what
know you
happened.
clicked off. Hey, one thing about it, when we live, everything live. So you click off, we go edit and green screen later.
Look,
Feel me?
I ain't even click it off. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that what it be doing. You know, when you talking about some real shit, it seem like that bypass time. Feel me?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like, what can you say about that team, man? Because you know that's what it is when niggas get old and niggas know they don't want to be putting themselves in a situation where they have to tell nothing, or actually somebody got to get sleep and somebody got to make money while the next person sleep. Feel me? Make
Hey
money to
man,
sleep.
team is just the team is a team. You got to play your position. I got to play my position. If I'm the rapper, let me rap. If you the businessman, you got to be the businessman. If you the cameraman, you got to be the cameraman. If you the graphics man, you got to be the graphics man. Excuse me. Everything got to work together as a team. You know what I'm saying? That to me, that's what a team is. Just like a car. Like I was saying earlier, just like a car. If the wheels ain't rolling, then the car can't go nowhere. Yeah, we're still a car, but we got to be able to go somewhere. So you got to play your part, wheels. Motor, you got to play your part. Key, ignition, you got to play your part. Fucking turn over, we can roll it. We'll move as one whole unit. We move as the car. That's a different type of metaphor for team for me. It's just like a car. You got to play your part and your role for this motherfucker to work. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Simple as
Hey,
that.
I would ask you on that team thing, what you think about the unit selling part of when people do come out music, because you go to other states, people gross out on so many people buying their music. Because, you know, like it's over 100,000 people in the rock, right? And people should be able to get like at least 5,000 to 10,000 of independent money from streaming. What can you say about the streaming game? Do you think it's raping us on we can't get our first before we put it on platforms? What is your motivation from getting your own money from your music, other than putting it on platforms and let it build up with streaming when you can get the money to come back to you, come back to your page, come back to where you get it from? How's your formula of thinking about that part of streaming get more money than the people that actually putting the music out?
Like, I'm still learning this stream and shit. Like I'm one of the older guys, so I mean I'm still getting little residuals off the shit, you know. But I couldn't really tell you about the streaming shit. Me personally, I still get booked. You know what I'm saying? So that's where a bulk of my money comes from. I still get paid features. You know what I'm saying? People still want to pay me for my features. I still throw shows. I still, you know what I'm saying? I still throw parties. I still might bring an artist down. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where I'm making the bulk of my money from, as far as music. You know what I'm saying? As far as, like I said, I'm getting the features, the host, and the club type shit. I spend on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Like my royalty checks don't be worth a damn, but I do get them. You know what I'm saying? I got ASCAP cards, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, but the streaming, bro. Shit, I'm kind of like everybody else. I put that thing up on TuneCore and let it go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let it sit, and I don't really just watching it. That's, for lack of better words, that's the lazy part of the new game to me. You know what I'm saying? I come from the hand to hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I prefer the hand to hand because I want to get out there and be in your face. You know what I'm saying? You'll become a better fan if I'm in your face and I kind of not make you, but make you buy this motherfucker by being a good salesman. Other than, you know, you just see it, you scrolling and you might not even click my song. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm in your face, I know you listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I just think the internet overall that made artists lazy. It helps. It has its pros and its cons, but the streams make you lazy to me because it was hand to hand when I was, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. You really had to pull up at the mom and pop stores. We really had to go down, pull up at other mics and get assignment forms and put CDs in that motherfucker and come back and you see your 30, 40 CD gone, get your money, put 30, 40 more in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's the era I come from. You know what I'm saying? So the streaming is cool. I'm not gonna knock it. It's just I'm still learning it too. So it's just I'm from a different era. I come from a different cloth. So I ain't gonna speak bad about it. I do think it has made artists lazy. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Me too, included. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I wanted to get back to that. You really got to grind and work for it. On that internet, you can wake up and be who you want to be.
Hey, what do you think about that part? Because, you know, like coming from the game that I come from, that's basically like selective hits, you feel me? And the Southwest wholesale based upon distribution style.
I get all yeah.
Hey, what can you say that part, like you say, having to do all the basics you've been doing forever, and like some people they reckon they own the best in my city, my little country town, other than saying own the best rap in Arkansas, when you ain't even met West Arkansas rappers, or you ain't met South Arkansas rappers or North Arkansas rappers. What do you think about the balance with that now, based upon it's over 10,000 rappers in Arkansas now, and they do these lists all the time, but they this GOAT word really, feel me?
Yeah.
Like you gotta wonder what is GOAT. When people think because they music hot, that's the GOAT, but they made no international moves or independent, not even got a motherfucking pass to go overseas type shit. Feel me?
Yeah.
Green card type shit. Nigga be wanting shit, passport shit that niggas know. Like, nigga, this what it shows and this what the money is. Like selling some CDs overseas, they buy for $20 all day. That's why I tell niggas with the hard copies, keep it going. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna go down to the bases right quick. What can you say on being yourself, like realistic of your stories and your music matching your real life fire based upon, because you know people tell good stories, but just like studio stories and real life stories, based upon what is the motivation from you telling the youth, like, nigga, I can make it out with metaphor grammar, because you know some people vocabulary be small, feel me? And you just can't rap that A and B rap and think people go listen to you, feel me? What's the motivation from that, coming from being true to yourself with your music and actually trying to do the music? Because you know at first it was about the love, you know, nigga, I do it for love, but I also got to get money too, you feel me? But people don't have no balance, think they go blow up with their music and don't add nothing to it, like no t-shirts, nothing. What can you say about just having music out and having a brand out?
Like you asked me like 5 questions in one.
Hey, I mixed it all together.
I was just trying to give you. I was trying to give you what I can give you, what I can remember what you said.
Hey, I do that because I have to like be clicking up and shit. So I'm getting game clicking off. You have to. I'm gonna slow it down, but
the first question you asked though was, I think you said something about people being them in their music. So me personally, once again, I'm 42. I'll be 43 this year. I come up in the era where the hustling was. It wasn't drill music. So a lot of my music is rapping about hustling. That's what I did. People sing that. If I rapped about 50 pounds in a duffel bag in my trunk, it's probably 20 people that can concur and say, you know, man, the nigga did that. It was a motherfucker. I seen him. You know what I'm saying? That's what make it different from the era now and the era then. See, we were just rapping about hustling. So a lot of people just was going to jail. These niggas rapping about killing, so a lot of people dying. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. So that's kind of how I stay true to me in my music. Like I tell people now, even right now, 80% of my music is the truth. Another 10% is exaggeration. Another 10% is entertainment. I might say in my rap, I'm in my Bentley. I don't own a Bentley. I've been in 30,000 of them. I don't own them. So I'm exaggerating. but it's still some truth there because I've been in a bit. Then a lot of my music is I tell stories about my life, really. You know what I'm saying? So if I ain't talking about drugs, I'm talking about how I can't see my kids in child support, or how my mama died, or what me and my wife going through. You know what I'm saying? I rap about real. Anybody that know my music and they know me, they know I'm rapping about some real shit. Okay, so that part, that's how I stay in the lane with my music. I just rap about me. All right. You said, well, now after that, you said, what did you say after that?
I was talking about on how the network game from the youngsters out there on how they look dead to their music and think they gonna blow up just with music. You feel me? You have to have brand. What's the difference with a brand and having music these days?
So on that go back to me saying the internet make the artist lazy. So back then in the Gap, we used to have to get flyers. We used to have to get posters. We used to have to get the album cover, the inserts. We used to have motherfuckers running around the neighborhood, putting them on the telephone poles, putting flyers in the situation. So you would see the artist kind of working already, but outside of the music. He's working for the music, but you see him grinding, putting up flyers and putting up posters, or walking in the music stores, putting them flyers and shit up. So then it went from that it went from the music to the postcards to the flyers to the, okay, let's start getting the shirts. See, we started getting shirts. Boom, we got the A-State Hustler vest. We had the bulletproof vest and shit. I don't know if you remember them. You know what I'm saying? We had them motherfuckers. Yeah. It's more than just the music. You know what I'm saying? If you're really trying to be an artist, if you're just going to be a rapper, that's different. You just want to be a rapper, then that's all you're going to do is just be a rapper. Lil Wayne really kind of like just a rapper. He had the clothing line, and but you see, that didn't even last long. Like Lil Wayne, he's just kind of like a rapper. Or do you want to be? I don't like Jay-Z, so I'm not gonna use Jay-Z. A TIP. Now outside of Grand Hustle, the music label, he got a Cool, the clothing line, Hustle Gang, another clothing line, the TV shows. He's a brand. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
That concur with what you said. You definitely have to brand yourself, especially nowadays when it's just the internet. When like you said, it's 30,000 rappers around this motherfucker. It'll be 35,000 in the morning because Lil Johnny can wake up and just, I'm a rapper now. I get a beat off YouTube and I just rap. Everybody. Yeah. If you're not branding yourself and getting your t-shirts or your lighters with your shit on it, your shot glasses with your logos and shit on it. You got to brand yourself outside of the music if you're just an artist, because the music, you might don't make it in just the music, but a motherfucker might just like your shorts. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to interview with you right now, street therapist. This is my shit. I'm branding. I agree with that. You definitely got to brand yourself, man. It's more than just the music. You got, especially if you in Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? You might don't get no. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's time for you to go in the grocery store, then. You feel me? Hey, that's where I'm at, man. I'm trying to get in the grocery store. You feel me? Hey, we gonna touch on the basis right quick. What do you think about the color barrier from blood, Trill, folks, and the other shit? And I'm gonna say part it. Hey, but what I'm saying with that is, like, do you think that when it comes to the getting money area, because it's like rats in every clique, you feel me? And being from the solid area, you don't look at a nigga color when you getting your money. You look at niggas green time. You feel me? What can you say with your experience of dealing with other colors like blood, folks on getting money?
See, like my experience was different, bro. Like now that's why I keep saying, like, ain't no color barrier. This is 2023. Last gangbangers was in 97, 98. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Ain't nobody gangbanging now. So the color barrier is really not what it is. But even back then when I was gangbanging, I got on with some Crips. I got on through Crips. So I gang banged, yeah, I was a blood, and I've done all the beefing with the Crips and all of that, but money is a difference. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're getting it. You know what I'm saying? Like a Crip put me on cue ball. 23rd Street. That's who put me on before I even seen my first 10,000. I seen my first 10,000 through him. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I'm like a whole different type of dude, bro. Like I bang and all of that shit, but I bang more with the Bloods than I did with some Crips. Now I did bang with some Crips, and I'm a Blood. You know what I'm saying? I stayed on 21st and Battery. Yeah, 23rd up the streets in Tennessee Park. There's no Crips down this way, and the projects up there. I had some Bloods, 29th Street. Man, I'm over there around Park 13. Had some big homies and shit over there, but it was. Now it shouldn't be a color barrier. If they doing some gang banging now, they front. Back then, it was a color barrier, but the mature and people that was really hustling that wanted some money seen past the color barrier. You know what I'm saying? So it was just different for young-minded motherfuckers. Even back then in our era, it was, oh man, ain't something new because he a folk or he a base lord or whatever. Me, I'm like, bro, what you charging? You're $200 cheaper than his and he a blood. I don't give a damn. We fucking with the Crips.
I feel you.
Come and everybody's strapped up and everybody on eggshells, but it's business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just like the Sherm. If you was a blood and you smoke Sherm 9 times out of 10, you got it from a Crip. You had to go spend the money for the Crips. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel that. See, I be wanting to hear that real Lil Rocky, because you been a Lil Rocky, you been all over. Just like it ain't no Southwest to you. It ain't no Lil Rock. It's Lil Rock to you because you been a Lil Rocky. What can you say about that? That pearl of change from the crack academic, from the Sherm academic, from the Mint academic. What can you say about the Pentagon academic? All them.
Bosa said it best, man. Man, that fentanyl killing motherfuckers, man. We need to go back to the crack, man.
Yeah. When nobody died.
Nobody died, man. When nobody died. They just were high the motherfucker, man. When nobody died from a quick hit, they just did the motherfucker. No, man. I'm like, Boosie, man. All that other shit, man, that ain't even us, man. We don't know nothing about no fucking meth and ice and all that. Wasn't a black drug when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't what it was. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, black motherfuckers did weed, cocaine, crack, lean.
Yeah.
That's it. All this meth and ice and fentanyl and all that, man. All that shit really is fucked up, man. And it really shouldn't even be in our community. But you know, somebody put it there. One of them stupid niggas liked it, so they it's gone here and there. I ain't with that shit though. You know, I'm a for real weed advocate. You know what I'm saying? I don't do all that. I got my medicinal card. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, you know, all that other shit, bro. That's some bullshit. I ain't never been with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like my partners that they might fuck around with it in the streets or whatever. I don't even fuck with them when they do it. Just like younger, growing up, my partners be on that Sherm. Well, you can't smoke that Sherm in my car. I'm gonna drop you off. But you can't. You know what I'm saying? I just ain't never been with none of that bullshit, man. And it being an epidemic, it's just the government giving this shit out left and right.
Hey, I salute you on the reality of never letting the game change you from, because your homeboys get out here and they get fucked up. You still keep it Trill. You don't turn on them because they fiends or nothing. You always keep it Trill, see past their mistakes and that. What can you say about being a Trill nigga with money and being a Trill nigga without money? Because a lot of niggas, when they get money, they want to be a brand new nigga. But if you a nigga and you 10 toes down, you the same nigga without it. What can you say about that era these days of nigga putting all their money up here just to be somebody?
That era gone, man. As far as, like I said, bro, I done been up here, I done down here. I still do the same. If I fuck with you, you can be up here, you can be down here. I'm gonna fuck with some same motherfucking way, bro. I got partners right now that's battling drug addictions and habits and shit. shit, we still go out and kick it and ball like a motherfucker. We gonna do what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person. If I'm your friend, if you make it to where I call you a friend and or a brother, bro, it ain't too much that you can't really do to make me not fuck with you. Now you checking and ratting and all that type of shit, then I ain't gonna fuck with you no more. Other than that, bro, you just gotta be able to stand on what you're doing. I don't give a fuck if you're a nerd, a nurse, a killer, a dopey, I'm your friend. Let me say, but you gotta be able to stand on what you are, what you're doing, what it is. Other than rap, rap not your friend. My name and my respect and morals and values mean more to me than a friendship with police officers. With a snitch, excuse me. Because I have police officer friends. But a snitch, I don't have snitch friends. And if I do, I don't know who's snitching. And if I find out or when, I kind of cut ties with them type of shit. But other than that, if I'm your friend, I'm your friend, bro. I don't care what the situation is. And the reason I'm just stern on the snitch is because you got to be able to stand on whatever it is you're doing. And if you snitched, you didn't stand on what it was you did. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only exception. You know what I'm saying? And I've been snitched on, so I definitely don't like snitches. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that because I know I don't like them because when your freedom gets took, that's a bad dream you can't never get rid of sometimes. And it took me a year to get over it. I got over that, got better with it because I know what made me change my mindset. But what do you think about these days? Niggas get kids and now they want to be a rapper to the circumstance of, nigga, go get you a damn job. You feel me? You can't rap right now because what can you say about clientele with that too? Niggas trying to rap, ain't got no clientele, and knowing they gotta take care of kids. Rap money don't take care of kids. You feel me? Hustle money might take care of kids, or job money might. What can you say about niggas chasing careers with kids these days?
Man, I'm gonna say this. If you're trying to chase a rap career and you over 30, and you're trying to chase a rap career, you don't have no motion, like none, and you got other responsibilities, kids, wife, all of them, you know, other responsibilities, you might want to make dollars to get you more money than what you're trying to do. Yeah. I say that even about people that's above 30 and don't have a reason to be really on the block trying to hustle, and you still got an 8-ball 2 years later, bro, go get you a job. You on the block because it's trending, I guess, or you think it's cool, or whatever the case may be. No, go get you a fucking job. You got responsibilities. Now, I'm not saying don't chase your dream. If that's your dream or your passion or whatever, but sometimes they got to go to the back burner if you ain't making the money to vibe for what's right now. If that makes sense. You gotta be for right now. Well, I got a house in Real Westbrook. It's over there. It took me about maybe 4 years to put that album together. Because I was broke when I was putting it together. I had to piece up to go get a track and piece up to go get a studio time or whatever the case. I couldn't put it out till I got my money back all the way good, and I had a team to be able to help me put it out. Sometimes you gotta sit back.
Yeah.
Sit back, be an adult, get your job, or whatever. However you live it. If you hustling and you're falling off hustling, you definitely need to go get a job. But if you feel like you can bounce back and you can hustle and bounce back, then get on your grind and bounce back.
Yeah.
But you got to go and bounce back to be able to furnish shit for your dream, bro. This shit costs, man. The music costs, bro. Like it costs Jay-Z. I don't give a fuck if you Jay-Z or little old me. This shit costs, bro.
Even time. What can you say about time and money these days? Which one more important, and what time and money mean to you? You know, you can't get time back and money. You can always get that. What can you say about that?
right now, at 42, finna be 43, the time kind of more important to me. Because I ain't looking to become a teenager or looking to be 21. My next step is death. You know,
Yeah.
I'm a black man. I probably ain't got nothing about 35, 40 more years in me. You know what I'm saying? So time is more important to me right now. Now, don't get me wrong. You need money to handle what's going on in your life and this and that and who to go. But the time is definitely more valuable to me right now. Now, I do think time and money has changed value from when we were doing what we was doing. I think everything kind of did change from when we was doing what we was doing. People didn't, we didn't even want people to know we had a gun when we had guns back then. We didn't want a person to really know we had this amount of money on us. We didn't want them to even know we had this kind of money, you know what I'm saying? So, it's, then I'm going to say it was the money. Right now, I'm going to say it's the time. You know what I'm saying? As a younger, immature person, it definitely was money. You know what I'm saying?
What can you say about loyalty and love? Well, what's more important, loyalty and love?
That's a good one.
Because, hey, they're not your motherfucker. You don't know if you wanted more than love sometimes, and you want this love. Because sometimes the loyalty is what all matters. Because, like I say, man, I've been married 8 amount of years, and it's only been because of loyalty, really. You feel me? You know how it go when you put in a relationship, baby.
I've been married a while, too, and I just can't say it's loyalty. I would say that would be love if y'all still together. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say the love and loyalty situation is it's a different circumstances for me. With my wife, I want the love. I want to feel love. It's an action verb. I want to see it. I want to feel it. Now with my partners or something, I would rather the loyalty. Because, you know, you might get caught up with them folks. I need you to be, you ain't got to love me. Just be loyal to me. Don't tell on me. Don't backstab me. You know, so with my partners, I'm going to say loyalty. But you started out with your wife. So with my wife, I want the love. Because I think the loyalty will come with your wife with the love. With your partners, we niggas. We ain't just quick too much to love the next nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of brothers I love, but just the ego and pride of another black man to love or like another black man is kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? For other motherfuckers, not for us. You know what I'm saying? But so that's where the jealousy and envy and all of that shit be kicking in at. You know what I'm saying? Because that black man it's hard for him to respect or enjoy the next black man's fulfillings or his winnings or, you know, his growth. You know what I'm saying? So with my partners, I'm going to say loyalty. With my wife, I'm going to say love.
What can you say about that? No, because, you know, when you get older, you get your life together, get a wife, get your kids settled down type of shit. But in reality of having it all together and being able to work with the other gender, you feel me, without having problems like a woman going to get a bag, whether she got to work for men, and a man going to get a bag where he got to work for women. What can you say about that balance sometimes on knowing that you have to chase your bag? And sometimes women are the best partners of getting the shit done more than niggas sometimes, feel me? But that understanding at home sometimes have to come in play. What can you tell the youngsters out there of having that understanding and working with the other, a woman, and without having the jealousy at home, stopping your growth? What can you say about that these days?
Man, you just gotta compromise with your significant other, bro. Well, it don't matter if you the breadwinner, she the breadwinner, both of y'all the breadwinner. You just gotta compromise, even with your time. So, say for instance, you the breadwinner, and you the breadwinner, and you're a club promoter. You have to compromise and you have to communicate with your wife or your girlfriend or whatever, or your boyfriend or your whatever the case. You have to let them know, make them feel comfortable. Bring them to that motherfucker something. Let them know they invited to that motherfucker. Make them feel wanted to, you know, that you want them there type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta. My wife sent me a thing the other day. I don't know if he was on TikTok. I don't know if he's a comedian or whatever he is or whatever. But he said basically this: if you know your spouse is I'm gonna say impatient because I'm impatient. If you know your spouse is impatient, then be on time. Be early. Because you know your spouse is impatient, you want to go the extra mile for your mother. If you know your spouse got that shit, you got to explain shit to them 3, 4, 5 times. Explain it 5 times to them right then because you know you got to do it. You don't get mad that you got to do it because you already know you got to do it. It's the compromise, and she sent me that shit. So you know what I'm saying? It's the women more on the shit than the men is. You know what I'm saying? As far as wanting shit to work, I guess, for lack of better words. Niggas still be fucked up. Not me. I ain't saying you. I'm just speaking in general. The younger generation, they still want to be players and pop perk 30s and all this and that. And an old school nigga told me one time, "You supposed to like who like you."
Yeah.
They want to go after Shanika that don't like them. They got to trick on Shanika and spend all their money on the Shanika. Got 3 baby daddies. Now they beefing with Shanika and the baby daddy. Shanika don't even like this nigga.
Yeah.
Sally over here like this nigga. He just running too hard, taking the money and coming to spend it on Shanika.
Yeah.
That's what these young niggas doing. And girls too. It ain't just the niggas. It ain't no one-sided thing. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your motherfucker that you want.
Hey, when you about the internet with relationships these days, based upon it rules a lot, and a lot of people they be more addicted to their phone sometimes, get more time to phone than they still other like basically like phone, you know how to know when to get off that and know when to deal with it, have understanding with it. Just like your wife having your code, she can do that anytime. So long as she can't get mad at me if she can know that boy, it ain't nothing got to be worried about. But what can you say about cyber life fucking up homes? Because you can't touch it. You feel me? You might see big booty bitches and all that come down your screen all day, but you can't touch it. That shit fuck up a home more than actually put action in real life. What can you say about cyber life fucking up homes and put action in real life? You feel me now?
The cyber life fuck up homes because people more on their phones than they in their spouse face. It ain't a bad thing. I mean, it is a bad thing. It's not. I'm trying to say the phone part is not a bad thing because you're away from your spouse. You might be at work. You might be. I might be at the studio. She might be at the gym. She might be. You know, my wife do a lot of shit. She might be somewhere. I'm just speaking in general. So the phone is kind of like right there. More than you is. So the phone gonna show your wife or your husband what Lil Susan them did. And it's gonna have your husband or your wife thinking y'all could do it.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna look at it and it's gonna keep scrolling and they life like this. He might be choking the hell out of Lil Susan every goddamn night.
Yeah.
The internet makes it an illusion to where I believe couples don't even be wanting to fight it out no more. Because you can go to the internet and see a bitch say, I'm a hot girl this summer, or you can go to the internet and see a nigga say, I'm fucking everybody this, you know what I'm saying? It don't give them the strength to want to fight it out. Granny them, mama them, back in the days and all that, they didn't have this. That's why they still were married. You didn't know when daddy was cheating and he had the affair. Not saying he didn't. I'm not saying that. But you didn't know. It wasn't all on the internet and this and that. And then they fought. They still stuck around because mama probably would cheat too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they just stuck around for each other. They didn't have the internet to tank their decisions, if that makes sense. Because the internet is a big influence on a lot of people in their life and how they do. They be able to wake up a certain time, make a post. The algorithm, I gotta make sure my algorithm is going and I gotta make a post at 3 o'clock in the morning and make a post at 3 o'clock in the morning and you married me. I don't know nobody here, you know, you woke up after sleep to get up this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's that motherfucker fucked up, right? But it's a good thing too, but you can also look at that motherfucker and see how to treat a man or a woman too. It just depends. It depends. I know that motherfucker a lot of times, you know, dates, this type of shit, type of shit.
Hey, I asked because you know it's a good question to know how it can be a different curse, basically. You feel me? We got two more. What can you say about? I'm gonna put it all together. Suicide, bullying, and mental health out here these days. Hey, I'm thinking that's me out here, my sound and shit. I'm like, goddamn, I'm studying pictures and shit. I said, I know that ain't me. Hey, I know goddamn well. You been knowing I've been trying to fix that sound for a minute. I'm over here thinking this bitch you the whole time. I'm over here moving the camera around and shit. I said, man, I heard something. I don't know what it is. And the whole time. Hey, I'm glad. Hey, Nick, we got to hook up because you kept going. You going. You feel me? I salute that. You feel? Yeah. Hey, man. We gonna get into that, man. We gonna get chopped it up more, man. But we gonna go from one more thing on. You think the city should pay us to get down to Altair down there? The same they bring big rappers out there. At least give us a check to have a venue sometime. What can you say about local rappers having venues with major rappers that come around the city to these venues out here, from the fair to Altair to the club scene? What can you say about the venues after 30 days and locals get paid?
Are you saying what you saying?
I'm saying about locals getting paid these days with the venues of Altair.
As much as the big artists is what you're saying?
Yeah. They should get it too. What can you say about that part?
Everybody shouldn't get paid. Everybody ain't hard. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think they hard. And they partners tell them they hard, but everybody ain't hard. But they should not. I ain't get a check the first time I started rapping. Right now, in this generation that we got in the music, these niggas just start rapping.
Yeah.
These niggas really just started rapping. You can't expect a check when you just started rapping. You can't.
Yeah.
I don't know nothing you can get paid in. You ain't worked hard at it.
Yeah.
I
mean, 20 plus years. You got to reach 20 plus.
I'm talking about, I don't know nothing that you gonna get paid from it. You don't literally work hard at it. But, I mean, even selling drugs. I mean, you got to get out there and really get your money. You got to really hustle to get some money in the dough for the week. You really got to really hustle. I don't know nothing. Like, you just wake up, they go, get out and drive. Do I? And thinking about me, I think I deserve it. If they get Rick Ross, Simmons or Cleveland, do I feel like I deserve Rick Ross? They don't know. Do I feel like I deserve a check? Yeah. Rick Ross put in a lot of more other kind of grind in this music. He done wrote for motherfuckers. He been on national labels and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Do I deserve a check like him? No. If he gets 30,000, I said, at least I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I get paid for sure. But I don't think every local rapper should be getting paid. And they not. There's some rappers that's getting paid that shouldn't be getting paid. And I ain't saying that in the paid way, they just not good. That motherfucker never tell them they're good.
Hey, what can you say about destructive criticism out there? Because a lot of people don't want to hear their praise sometimes. Like, nigga, you get straight to them or you play with them. What can you say about destructive criticism? Do that make you better these days? Or people say you're a hater because you tell them up trash? What can you say about that?
It should make you better. Like, I take constructive criticism from my team. Like, even when I was doing my early workout, Vicky, your shit garbage.
Hey, that's the same way it go with production sometimes. Nigga be having some hard-ass songs, but their production ain't about shit. And they don't wanna listen. Nigga can be hotter, but they don't wanna listen. So that part right there sometimes, nigga think his bag right, his music right. You feel me?
Yeah,
what can you about that production?
They think that a lot. They think when they bag, because they bag right, their music right. Well, your music garbage and fuck. I don't give a damn. You got $100,000, $200,000, $30. Your shit garbage. If it's garbage, it's garbage. Money ain't never made. I'm gonna be arrogant, cocky, and rude.
Yeah.
Music gonna sound. It's gonna be stupid wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird. That ain't never made me. It ain't never made my music be better. It ain't never made me. Not, you know what I'm saying? Go to it just ain't never made me do nothing different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What can you say about visuals these days that go with your music? Do you think visuals is more important?
Visuals?
Yeah.
Yeah, right now because it's the internet, it's social media shit. So visuals is definitely more important. The record's more important than the radio. To me, my opinion, because they want to see you. You could be in your one city. Like we here in Little Rock, Arkansas, we got 2 radio stations that really play rap, but we got umpteen motherfucking social media sites that'll play this video.
Yeah.
And it's reaching more people than my radio station here.
Yeah.
That's one of the pluses to the internet shit. I still don't like it, but that's one of the pluses to it.
I feel you on that. 100%. Last one, OG. If you can change anything, what would you change and what would you do different?
If I could change anything, just in music or just period?
Just period.
If I could change anything, man. If I could change anything, bro, I'd bring my mama back.
Hey, I salute that. Hey, sometimes we don't really be gone. They just gone to the other side, to the other life. Sometimes we be want to get there faster with us. We so used to it. And I salute niggas because I comfort them out of that zone sometimes because being a strong person behind that is what matters. What's the drive behind that now? Based upon losing relatives, I'm gonna give you that last one and keep going when you know, like bottling up pain and dealing with your music. What make you go harder with that losing your loved ones these days?
With me, man, my mama, she just like my #1 fan. She always thought I was gonna get a record deal and all that other type of shit too, just like I did. So she always wanted to bump my music. She always wanted to go my favorite son type of shit. So I just keep pushing on shit like that just so she can keep looking.
Yeah, I feel that. Fam, where can they reach you at? YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You gotta start spreading it out, man. Where can they reach you to get some of that hard music, man?
I'm everywhere. Whatever music you listen to, whatever app you use to download your mixtapes, I'm on there. Whatever app you use to download your albums, I'm on there. Whatever social media sites you use, I'm on there. Type in ERROL Westbrook. I'm on everyone.
That's what's up.
You can't miss me. And I'm on there. I'm here right now with the Trill. So yeah, Google that.
Yeah. Hey, I salute you, man. You still the king. Like I say, man, it takes hard move to be the king. I done represented a team player out there. You know what I'm saying? Real life living. Actually, you know what I'm saying? Survived in the city. I heard. You know what I'm saying? Still a solid nigga 100 out there. Learn the business game of your music. You feel me? I salute you all and give you flowers for that, man. Keep doing your thing. You actually showing the older MCs not to give up. Because, you know, the young still can get with us still, but they really can't. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't one of these young niggas. They can put that money up. I run circles round. I ain't one of them.
That's what's up, man. This is South Arkansas Trill Talk 138, chilling with E.Dubb, A-State Legend man. Tune in to him, man. Much out there, man. I salute you out there, man. Hey, I'm gonna hit behind the scenes in a minute. Much love.
All right, for sure. Appreciate it, bro. Salute.
One.